Now, the rapidly escalating American and Israeli war on Iran is just 2 days shy of completing 2 weeks, and it isn't exhibiting any signs of coming to an end anytime soon, despite now repeated claims by the American President Donald Trump that this war could come to an end. Now, Tehran, despite experiencing some intense bombardment in which more than 1,300 people, including some of its most senior officials, being killed, has so far maintained its stance that it will not negotiate with the Americans. Our next report tells you more about the firepower that is at play in this devastating war that Trump has lit in West Asia.
The United States, which is the world's mightiest military, has unleashed a range of weapons and platforms, including B-2 stealth bomber, Tomahawk missiles, F-35, F-18 fighter jets, and high-tech arms, besides using low-cost one-way attack drones modeled on Iranian designs in its war on the Islamic Republic of Iran. First began the major military buildup with the deployment of 2 aircraft carriers, namely the USS Gerald R. Ford and the USS Abraham Lincoln, and finally the USS George H.W. Bush. They were sent to the West Asia region in an apparent bid to apply pressure on the Iranian regime. In the war, which began with the assassination of former Supreme Leader of Iran on the 28th of February, the US has deployed the $2 billion B-2 stealth bomber to strike at hardened underground Iranian missile facilities with 2,000-pound bombs. Built by Northrop Grumman, this is the same bomber that played a significant role in bombing Iran's nuclear facilities last June. Next comes the Tomahawk land attack missile, which is the long-range, precision-guided cruise missile primarily launched from sea platforms for deep strike missions. It is renowned for its ability to hit targets up to 1,000 miles away, including those in heavily defended airspace. The F-35 is a fifth-generation stealth fighter designed to evade radar detection while carrying precision-guided munitions. It is to be noted that the US has deployed F-35 aircraft extensively across the West Asia. In addition to the F-35, F-A-18 aircraft, which is a multi-role fighter jet capable of conducting both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions, has been used for strikes across Iran. Drones have become an increasingly important part of modern warfare, pushing nations towards a new strategy known as affordable mass. The Pentagon has gone on record to say that the US military in this war has taken a page out of Iran's drone warfare book by using low-cost one-way attack drones which have been modeled on Iran's Shahed drones. Realizing that the clash this time, unlike last June, is a battle for the Islamic Republic's very survival, Tehran has been quick to respond, targeting Israel and US-linked military sites across the region, including in Gulf states that host US forces. At the center of Iran's retaliation is Iran's missile force, which according to the defense analysts is West Asia's largest and most varied, spanning ballistic and cruise missiles and designed to give Tehran reach even without a modern air force. Considering that the Iranian Air Force is heavily reliant on aging aircrafts, Iran's missile program is the backbone of its deterrence. Though the longest-range Iranian ballistic missiles can travel between 2,000 kilometers and 2,500 kilometers, which effectively means that these missiles can reach Israel, US-linked bases across the Gulf, and much of the wider region. But contrary to claims by Trump and some in his orbit, these missiles cannot come close to reaching the US. In addition to the short and medium-range ballistic missiles, Iran possesses in its arsenal cruise missiles which fly low, hug the terrain, and are often harder to detect and track. Iranian drones, which are cheaper and easier to launch in large numbers, are one-way attack drones which have been used in repeated waves to wear down air defenses and keep airports, ports and energy sites on rolling alert for hours. This adds another layer of pressure. Given the Iranian belligerence, the political pressure is mounting in Washington and some tough questions are being asked regarding the goals of the war and the strategy being employed.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.